Hey guys, Derek from D&K Reptiles. Wanted to bring you another video tonight. Gonna go over some stuff, talk about the tragedy. If you haven't seen that or know what that's about, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that, but I will kind of go over my feelings and thoughts on that. So, if you're a returning viewer or a new viewer, welcome. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that subscribe and like button, as well as you can share your comments in the comment box below. Make sure you pound that notification bell so that you don't miss another one of our videos. Um, so, if you haven't heard about the tragedy that happened here recently within the reptile community, kind of explain a little bit about that. There was a reptile keeper down in Florida. I don't know his name. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail because there are other videos out of other keepers who have talked about it. They will also show the video, which I'm not going to show here because it is pretty graphic. But anyway, there's a keeper down in Florida. And FWC, which is the Florida Wildlife Conservation unit down there, went to this guy's house, and they went there because this guy was rehoming a bunch of snakes that he had before they made all the new laws banning certain animals over there in Florida. They went there originally to see about an escaped escaped python that got out. And they had gotten calls from him that he was looking to rehome what he had that he wasn't allowed to keep. He had a license to keep the animals that he did have, but the animals that they made illegal were not grandfathered into his permit. So he was in the process of getting rid of those animals, trying to rehome them. He had called Florida Wildlife Conservation, informed them of this. They showed up one day, went into his house, and pretty much slaughtered all of his snakes. This was all caught on camera. And again, I'm not going to show that video because it is graphic. You can go to the US Arc Florida website and they have the video there. It is posted on YouTube as well from other breeders and people in the hobby. So you can see that video there. Guys, as reptile keepers, we need to speak up about this. We need to let people like this know that this isn't right, especially professionals that are supposed to be preserving our wildlife, animals like what we keep as reptile owners and keepers. We just really need to speak up about this, guys. Those guys are supposed to be professional. They went in there and they couldn't even identify a boa species, which in Florida this guy was allowed to keep. When they euthanized this animal, they were told 10 times not to touch this animal. This animal was not to be euthanized because he was legal to have it. It was she was pregnant with a clutch of eggs, and they euthanized this animal. Then they went back and tried to ask how they could make this up, how they could make that mistake up. Guys, there is no making that up. This guy has owned all of his animals since they were babies. You can't the feelings that guy must have had while they were doing this was awful. And there's no excuse for what they did. Those guys were professionals. They should have known the species of the animals that they were looking for, and they should have been paying more attention. I mean, to sit there and in the video these guys kill this animal and then they go back and they take pictures. They're standing over this animal while it's rising up in pain, fighting for its last breath, and they're sitting here taking pictures with this animal, standing over this animal smiling. This animal is still half alive and they're throwing this animal into the trash can. The tools that they used to euthanize these animals with was pretty much just like a nail gun, or a bolt gun. Just drove a bolt right straight through the middle of their head, and that's how they euthanized these animals. Again, this was all caught on camera, guys. And we as reptile keepers, we got to speak up about this, because this is everybody. This is happening in every state, everywhere. I understand that there are people out there that don't like snakes. There are people out there that are afraid of snakes. And most of us as reptile keepers, we understand that, and we're not here to force anybody to get a snake, own a snake, touch a snake. Just because we love our animals, we like the animals that we have, doesn't mean that someone else does. So that's all I'm gonna say on that subject. But what I am gonna say, guys, is we gotta speak up. We gotta let the government know, these private government agencies that are doing this, such as FWC, that the way they're doing this isn't right. So we need to speak up about that. On another subject, because of recent events within the community, like I just described down in Florida, we may or may not continue to do live feeding videos. I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't agree that we should be doing that. A lot of non-reptile people, as well as some of the people in the reptile community, have stopped doing that as well, because of the light that it puts on us in the reptile community. Again, I don't do live feeding videos to show suffering. I'm not doing it because I like to see animals suffer. But I also know that some of the animals that we feed to our snakes are also other people's pets. And so when they come across a video like that, it is not always a pleasant thing. I do try to put out warning in my tags and in my titles to let people know that I am feeding live, and this is a live feeding video. And a lot believe that it still offends people, which I agree, it probably does offend people. But again, I'm not putting those videos out to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not doing that because I like to see an animal suffer, guys. I always tell people that these animals eat this way in the wild. They're not eating dead animals in the wild. They're hunters. That's what they do. So when we are showing our live feeding videos, I'm doing it to educate people. I'm doing it to educate the new people that that don't have snakes or might be looking to get a snake. They might even be scared of snakes, guys. I do live feeding videos to educate. That's the only reason I do live feeding videos. I don't do it to watch animals suffer. And again, like I said, these snakes eat the animals that we feed in the wild. The same way that you watch it on my videos, they eat that way in the wild. I don't do anything different. Okay. Yes, they're in an enclosure. Okay, but I'm feeding them the same thing that they would eat in the wild, and they're consuming that animal the same way that they would consume it in the wild. Okay, it's not dead. They're not consuming dead animals in the wild, guys. That's not how it is. Okay, and I'm sorry to the people that think otherwise. I know there's a lot of those people out there that think that we shouldn't show live feeding videos. We shouldn't show our snakes eating because it offends people. I totally agree. Again, not sure if I'm going to continue putting those videos out, but if I do continue to put those videos out, I want people to understand that I'm doing it for educational reasons, and I'm not doing it to watch animals suffer. And I do put warnings on my tags and in my titles for my videos that that's what I'm putting out there. So if this offends you, again, I apologize, and I'm not trying to offend you. It's educational only. I'm sharing my experience, our journey here at D&K. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to share that experience for new people, people that already have reptiles. You know, that's what we're doing here, guys. So it's not to offend anybody with the live feeding videos. Again, I don't know whether we're going to continue at this point with those videos, but if we don't, we will come up with some more content to show you guys, so that we keep the 2 videos a week that we're doing. We can keep those going. If we don't do the live feeding videos, we will still do our feeding updates on Mondays, and I'll probably just go ahead and make another video in the middle of the week with some other content in it. But I haven't quite decided on that yet, guys, so you know, we'll see where it goes. But I just wanted to put that out there for everybody. And again, I wanted to tell everybody, we need to speak up, guys, especially as reptile keepers. If you own a snake, you own a lizard, whatever, you need to go and watch the video. As hard as it is to watch, I think everybody should see it. I think everybody should speak up about it, because these guys were trained professionals, and this wasn't a professional act. To go in and kill someone's animals in their place of business or their home, that's not professional. So speak up on that. I do want to show you guys at least one snake tonight, because I haven't done that in a while. Well, since Monday when we did our feeding update, you guys seen our pied. You guys have also seen him on our other videos. But I kind of want to keep sharing that stuff with you. We will continue to do unboxing videos when we get new animals. So I want to continue doing that stuff for you guys. Let me flip the camera around here, and I'll show you guys a snake, and then we'll get out of here. All right, guys. So I'm gonna bring you over here to this guy here. If you've seen our videos, you know who this is. This is Juju. I'm gonna take you off the tripod so I can get a good shot for you. This is our banana phantom male. You watched our other videos, you've seen him before. Very, very beautiful snake. Again, fantastic. Do have definite breeding plans for him. So this is Juju. He is a grow-up snake. He's weighing in at about 118 grams right now. So probably next year for him is when we plan to breed him. But yeah, that's Juju. All right, guys, gonna close that back up. Who else can we show you here? We'll show you our pastel possible gargoyle female. Again, another grow-up snake. I believe we've showed her in some other videos. But if not, there you go. Again, pastel, possible gargoyle. So we're going to look to prove her out here next year or the year after, whenever she gets big enough. She is about 180, 190 grams right now, so we're working on it. Last time we weighed our pied male, if you guys watched our videos, you know we're going heavy into the pied project. Last time we weighed our pied boy, he was at about 220 grams, so he's putting on the weight as well. I told you guys in the last video, our spider girl, about 2,000 grams. We are actually looking to rehome her. I'm going to cover her back up and put her lid back on. But we are looking to rehome our spider. Just don't have plans for her anymore at this point. We were going to breed her, but we decided not to. So we are looking to rehome her. To give you guys a shot of the pied real quick again. Again, we are planning on going heavy into the pied. So this is our piebald male. This is Stitch. 220 grams right now, eating well. Another one that was born in 2022, July 10th actually of 2022. So we're hoping he's ready to go this year. He's getting there slowly but surely. So that's our piebald male Stitch. And yeah, got some big plans for that guy here in the future and this year, hopefully. Let me cover him back up. I'm going to show you guys one more that I don't get to show a lot because she's kind of just a one that I don't show a lot because she is up here on the top. She's kind of hard to film sometimes, but I will show her off to you guys. Here, let me see if I can get a good shot. This is our het pied female. This is Sky. We named her Sky because she has blue eyes. Got big plans for her too. She is one of our grow-up snakes. Another 2022 hatchling. We bought her from from our rat supplier, the guy that we get our rats from. This is who we got this from. Again, het pied female. This is Sky. We do have plans to breed her, get some het pieds and some visual pieds hopefully. Looking to get a visual female pied to pair with our male that you guys just seen. So that's Sky. Again, have plans to pair her in a couple of years. She gets big enough. Good eater, hasn't missed a meal since we've had her. So she's doing well. You watched our update video on Monday. Juju, which was the banana phantom that you seen. He's actually refused food this last week. As well as our spider. She's been off for 2 weeks, but she actually did shed out today. So hopefully she'll go back on the food. And again, we are trying to rehome our spider. And then we've got our new girl Roxy. She's not really new anymore, but we have her right here. Again, bamboo female. She's about 170 grams right now. Again, we just put her on rats when we got her. She was eating mice. So we got her switched over to some rat pups. Hopefully looking to put some more weight on her and get her growing up here. So she's another one of our future breeders in the next couple of years. Here, so that is Roxy, a beautiful bamboo female. Looking to get into some bells, some other stuff with her. So yeah, beautiful female. She's in shed right now, so I'm not going to mess with her too much. Her eyes are all glazed over, so that's why she's in the toilet paper roll hiding. Not really wanting me to mess with her right now, but yeah, that's Roxy. So again, bamboo. Looking to get into the Bell project with her. So put you back on the tripod, guys. I'm gonna flip you around here. I apologize. And I think that's all I got for today. And flip you back around with the camera, and we'll get out of here. All right, guys. So like I said, make sure you go check out US Ark, Florida. Check out what happened there within the reptile community. Make sure you speak up about it if you're able to, whether it be Facebook or whatever social media that you use, YouTube. You know, there's already a lot of videos out about it on YouTube. But however you can speak up about that incident, raise your concerns, your thoughts. That's all going to help US Ark fight that battle. And hopefully we can see these guys get some kind of penalty for the way that they went about that whole incident. So make sure you check that out. Again, like, subscribe, and share. You can leave your comments down in the comment box, or you can email us at dkreptiles2022@gmail.com. Be glad to talk with you, chat with you, whatever. We will have some merch coming out here soon, and we are setting up a web page again. I've mentioned that in other videos. We're setting up a web page, also working on Morph Market. So we'll have that all up and going for you guys. So that's where we're at right now, guys. We're still waiting on our first set of babies from our ASF rats. So we'll post those for you guys when we get them, so that you guys can see that. Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, we'll have those going. Again, we're not selling those. Those are just going to be for our collection here at B&K, guys. But I will go ahead and show you the babies when they have them. So yeah, that's where we're at with that stuff, guys. I hope you liked the video. Again, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get monetized by YouTube. That requires us to have 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours. So please make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another one of our videos. Again, I hope you like the videos. Thank you for watching, and peace.